What is going on, all of my traders and investors? We're going to be going over AMC and giving you guys another technical analysis update because I really like what I see going on over at AMC. So stay tuned for that. I think you guys are going to like what I got for you. AMC is ripping right now. They are up 13.24%, and I think this is big. I think today sets a new trajectory going forward for AMC. I have been saying this for the past couple of days, but this really reiterates my whole thesis in my last AMC videos. Now I'm going to switch over to desktop to give you guys the full technical analysis breakdown. Alright guys, now we are over on Webull, and this is really where I like to do a lot of my technical analysis because the charting is so good. Now, in my last video yesterday, this was my resistance level and we blew right past it. We blew past the $9.20 mark, and I said we were going to gap up, and this is the line that I put. Now, I didn't do any of these lines. If you guys go watch my last video, these are the same exact lines I had, and I keep the charts the same so we can come back and revise to see how accurate my technical analysis is. And as we can see, it is very accurate, and that's a lot of varies, but it really is. We are almost on the same exact trajectory that I had laid forward yesterday, so this is something you guys will want to keep mindful of, and really you're going to want to watch to see if we can close above $10.50 a share, pretty much where we are right now. If we close above $10.50, I expect a consolidation period into tomorrow, into a rip Thursday or Friday. Now, this is very strong, very bullish going forward, and we should expect some very bullish news coming from AMC in the near term future because of all the high pent-up demand at their theaters in New York. And I went ahead and called the 3 major theaters in New York yesterday and put that in the video, so I recommend you guys go ahead and check out that video too to see how that aged well compared to this one. Like I said yesterday, I knew we were going to gap up, and I put my gap up line up to my resistance level at $12 a share because that is the new breakthrough threshold level that we have not seen in quite a while. So that is what I am looking forward and really looking into after hours and into tomorrow. We could either consolidate tomorrow, like I said, or we could rip up past the $12 mark, and that is very possible. But I would expect some news to come out of AMC. They want the highest share price possible. They want the highest valuation possible to raise money at some point. The CEO on CNBC a couple days ago, he said they are not sure if they were done raising capital, so they are going to want the share price as high as possible, and they want to get these numbers out to shareholders, so that is a little bit of reassurance. And this does substitute some kind of trading around AMC. That would not be a bad idea at this stage. Now to how I would play this and how I would trade this. So AMC, you guys got to remember, prior to pandemic, they were doing over $5 billion annually. So if you just assume the profit rate was 20%, that means they were doing $1 billion of profit a year, which is pretty reasonable on a service like a theater industry. Well, right now they have a $4.24 billion market cap, so that would put them at a 4 price to earnings ratio, which is absolutely insane if you consider the average on the S&P price to earnings ratio is around 35%. So that is very promising numbers if we can get demand back to the theaters, which I have evidence in my last video when I was calling the workers that there is demand and there will be a rebound. Now, to how fast they go to 100% capacity, that is the real question. But I think at this point you are perfectly fine either buying the shares and the options. Now, me personally, I would buy both. I would look to get probably 50 to 100 shares, whatever your price, whatever your budget is, and then I would just look for some longer dated options contracts. Now, personally, I would wait to see if the next couple of days, if there is a downtrend, you'd get a better deal on some of these. But I think overall the $17, the January 21st, 2022 or the 2023, the $17 to $25 calls are steals at the current price. And that is because the Wall Street has just disregarded AMC. They have basically assumed that the business is going out of business. And like I have previously said in my other videos, ever since they raised capital and paid off most of their debt, I have been very bullish on AMC. I'll be quite honest, before that, I was not bullish on AMC, and I thought there was a great chance they would go bankrupt because unlike GameStop, they never raised raise capital through issuing shares. But AMC decided to. That's why I am bullish on them, not so much on GameStop, even though I think both companies will survive. I think AMC will do better overall. Now, like I said, with the $4 billion market cap, if they get a partial recovery, if they can do, $2 billion revenue a year at 20%, that's still 500 million profit a year. And that is very, very well good right there. So I do think right now AMC is a good value play to hold for the long term. That is all I have for this video, and I'm going to wrap it up right here. I wanted to make this as short and sweet and simple as possible, give you guys my technical analysis, my fundamental reasoning behind why I think AMC is a good value stock right now to hold for the long term and a good options trade overall. Now I will let you guys know once I make my position. I'm going to wait for a consolidation day so I'm not paying as much premium. But if you guys got anything useful out the video, consider subscribing. Hit the link in the description for the Discord. That is free 99, all that good stuff. I will see you guys later. Peace out.